Welcome to our training Configure Your Seller Central account. You've registered as an Amazon seller. Congrats! Your next step is configuring your Seller Central account. Your account was created with certain default settings and registration information. But you'll want to review your settings and complete any outstanding information to ensure a smooth start to your Amazon selling experience. Let's review how to configure each part of your Seller Central account. After signing into Seller Central, access your account settings and information by hovering over the gear or settings icon. Click Account Info to access your account information. You can then click your seller profile to view and edit the public seller profile that appears in each country-based Amazon store you sell in. Your public seller profile includes the display name for your business, which appears in each of your offers. It also includes the link to your Amazon store if you've created one for a brand enrolled in Amazon Brand Registry. Your store link appears on the detail pages for products associated with your brand as well as other locations. Your seller profile also includes the email addresses and phone numbers you use to provide customer service. Make sure these details are always current so you can respond to customer inquiries promptly. Back on the seller account information page, click Going on a Vacation in the next section listing status if you ever need to temporarily deactivate all your Amazon listings. Sellers can use this tool anytime they want to pause new orders. Click Manage in the Your Services section to view and edit your enrollment in various programs. You can also switch your selling plan to either individual or professional. View your status in programs like Sponsored Products and Fulfillment by Amazon or FBA. Or sign up for additional programs like Amazon Pay. You can use the second column on the seller account information page to view and edit a variety of operations information. Use links in the payment information section to keep your deposit and charge methods up to date. It's important to keep your bank account information current so we can transfer your sales revenue on a regular cycle. It's also important to keep your credit card information current to prevent settlement or listing issues. Use the links in the business information section to view and edit key operations details. Some of these details, like your merchant token, aren't viewable in the Amazon store. But others, like your legal entity name and business address, are viewable on your public seller profile. Note that if you don't yet have a legal business name on the legal entity page, you'll need to complete Amazon's tax interview in order to submit one. We offer more information about that process later in this video. Also, note that your legal entity name should be the name your business is registered under or your name if you're an individual entity. Similarly, your business address should be the address your business is registered under or your operating address if you're an individual entity. The next section, Shipping and Returns Information, is where you can view and edit the settings you use to ship orders and manage return settings. If you fulfill customer orders yourself, which we call seller fulfillment or merchant fulfillment, you should review both types of settings before you list items in the Amazon store. If you send all your items to be fulfilled by Amazon, you won't need to configure shipping settings but should still check and confirm settings for returns. Click Shipping Settings to view your shipping rates and restrictions for seller-fulfilled orders, which include your geographic shipping regions and service levels. Your shipping settings are displayed to customers and can impact their decision to buy. Shipping settings can also impact your item's chances of becoming the featured offer, for example offering free shipping, competitor shipping. Your account has default shipping settings when it's first created. You can use templates to customize them, adjusting the regions you ship to and the service levels you support for each region. You can also use shipping settings to adjust the method you use to calculate shipping fees. Choose between a per item or per pound rate or a price band rate. The first option calculates customer shipping using either the number of items purchased or their total weight. The second option calculates shipping using the total amount of an order. If you adjust shipping settings, keep in mind that standard shipping is a requirement for all sellers. Before selecting any additional service levels, you'll also want to confirm that you can meet the indicated commitment. Select Return Address in the Shipping and Returns Information section to view and edit return settings for your seller-fulfilled and FBA orders. In the General Settings section, you can review and adjust return authorization and return label defaults for each country's specific store and provide customers with specific return instructions. In the Resolutions section, you can create a rule for a returnless resolution. In the Manage Return Addresses section, you can adjust the addresses you want to use for customer returns in each store. And in the Return Programs Settings section, you choose to offer free returns for all, some, or none of your items. Make sure you keep all your return settings and information current to support smooth processing and preserve customer trust. Remember that all sellers who fulfill orders directly must provide customers with one of 3 return options: a domestic return address, a prepaid return label, or a returnless refund. The final section on the seller account information page is where you can edit your tax information. Click Tax Information to view the legal entity page. If you haven't yet provided your tax information to Amazon, you'll see that your legal business name and place of establishment address aren't yet complete. Both sections update after you finish our tax interview. To start the interview, click the Start Tax Interview button, then complete each question and provide all requested information. You can also retake the tax interview anytime to update your information. For example, if what currently appears in the legal business name field is your personal name, you can click the Update Tax Information button to switch it to the name of your registered business. There are a few other types of account settings and information in Seller Central that you'll want to review. Hover over the gear icon, then click Notification Preferences to edit the alerts you receive from Amazon. Under the Notification Options tab, you can select the type of alerts you'd like to receive. Get alerted when you receive an order, for example, or when you receive a return request for a seller-fulfilled order. You can also deselect notifications if you want to stop receiving certain alerts. Under the Contacts tab, you can edit the default email address and phone number you use to receive alerts. These defaults are used automatically for certain notifications types, but you are able to customize others. Hover over the gear icon, then click Login Settings if you ever need to update the email address and password associated with your Seller Central account. You can also go straight to your shipping and return settings using shortcuts in the Settings drop-down menu. If you have a professional selling plan, click Gift Options to view and edit the descriptions you provide customers about any gift messaging and gift wrap services you offer. Gift messaging and wrapping services aren't account defaults, but professional sellers can enable them anytime they'd like to offer customers an enhanced buying experience. Thanks for watching video on configuring Amazon Seller Central. Meet in next video.